What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we up Hagerstown trapped on that farm with it, man. But this time we in MCIH in that old jail, that castle with it, man. Now this situation took place over 20 some odd years ago, right? They had me up there trapped on that farm. But before I jump off into storytelling mode, I'm gonna need all my loyal followers, man. I only need 300 and some odd more to go over to YouTube and subscribe to Dutch the Damon Speaks. They demonetized my old channel. That's my new podcast. Only take you a couple seconds out today, man. Just go over there and support the brand. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. Now this story is about one of my close partners, one of my favorite brothers, man. Favorite good brothers. I met him in that old jail in that castle 20 some odd years ago. We've been the thickest thieves ever since. Real made guy on the streets. A lot of respect in his hood. And he was really getting to that bag. And a lot of niggas hated on Shorty because he was a pretty boy type nigga. Stay fly, light brown eyes, light skin, cocky. You know what I mean? Shorty was a beast too on them streets. But naturally, he had the females lined up. But anyway, my nigga. But like I said, we meets up in that old jail, right? He a good brother, I'm a good brother, so we running together. And like I said, he was getting to the bag uptown, so his people was sending him money, you feel me? Big commissary in himself. But one thing about Slim, he was a fucking cat boy at heart. This man can have a cell full of shit and he'll still stick you on the bag stuff. I done seen this man take a razor and slice these commissary bags open and make everything fall out the bag on them back steps in that old jail and take everything. And to literally get back on the tier and split the whole bag with me. I wasn't even with him. He didn't put the work in himself, come back on the tier and split that shit with the good brother. Feel me? Like I say, Slim was cocky. I done seen this man put niggas on their ass, you feel me? Shorty had them hands. So a lot of dudes ain't wanted with Slim. A lot of dudes avoided confrontation with Slim because his hands were serged. He had a white baby mother and shit. I remember he was telling me so many stories, man. He slept in his cell right next to mine. He used to tell me how I used to go up New York, grab a bird or two, come back and really blow the city up. You know what I mean? Turn the city up. He was showing me pictures when he copped the vet, the Corvette. My man had the big Lex. I think he had like the LS 430, the Lexus joint. And he used to tell me like, man, when I get uptown, when I get on these streets, I'm gonna turn it up a notch on these niggas. So I already knew Shorty was gonna get to that bag when he got uptown. But long story short, one day we in the day room and shit, right? The good brother, he go in on, hop on the phone, call uptown. I'm sitting at the table watching TV. He stays on the phone for like 10 minutes, slam the receiver down, and I can see his face. He looked like he's about to cry. He go in the cell. He tell the officer he locking in. He go in the cell. So this my man, you feel me? I say, I'm like, damn, what was wrong with Shorty? But I don't want to pry too much, you feel me? I just got up and walked over to his cell, whispered in the crack of his door, like, you all right, good brother? You all right? He's like, nah, yo, I'm going to tell you about it. And I was like, all right, brother. I just walked off. Me being penitentiary smart, I'm already knowing he done lost somebody. Because that's the only time you really get that type of reaction from somebody in the joint, when they done lost somebody. My boy ain't come out of his cell all week, man. I was checking on him here and there, but he wasn't really trying to come out the cell. Like a week go by. When he do come out of his cell, he came out on the day that we have our meetings and shit. He came to the meeting, went to the meeting. After the meeting was over, he pulled the big brothers up, told the big brothers, he ain't walking with the brothers no more. He still got love for the brothers, but he can't walk with the brothers no more. And the big brothers that was on the location, the big brothers that was on the location, they let him go ahead on and walk. They let him sign out. They had a lot of love for Shorty. They didn't want to do nothing to him. They understood why he wanted to walk out, so they let him walk. He had a valid reason. So when we get back on the tier, he get to telling me, yeah, yo, I dropped out. I ain't with it no more. You feel me? Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I'm looking at him like, for real? He like, yeah, man, I ain't fucking with it no more. So he get to going in, he get to telling me, word on the street is some good brothers went rogue and snatched up his real little brother and deleted his little brother. He tell me they found his little brother in Lincoln Park over West Baltimore. And I'm like, damn, bro. Take some brothers uptown rogue, going rogue, preying on their own good brothers, jacking anybody. They said 4 good brothers on a mission. They ain't listening to nobody, they doing whatever they want to do, they done went rogue. And he was trying to explain to me how the brothers was trying to explain to him that them dudes ain't that no more, we on their ass. But still, he still ain't want to walk with the brothers no more. And I had to respect it too. Delete my brother, I feel him. Because what it was, his brother was getting a couple of dollars uptown. Dudes went on here, grabbed him up, did that to him. Jealous for real. And he was a good brother too. You know what I mean? The ultimate betrayal. So like I say, the good brother, he was getting a couple of dollars uptown, but he walked out or whatever. He wasn't functioning with us no more. But he was still catching. He was catching that smack in the joint. But now he not no brother. So the whole time, He done walked out. The brother still letting them get a couple of dollars. They wasn't taxing them or nothing, right? So probably after he done walked out probably like 10 months ago. Whole 10 months, he jugging in the jail getting money. Brothers ain't taxing them or nothing, just off the strength that he used to be, you feel me? But after them 10 months was up, the big brothers came to me and said, man, look, he can't stand behind that shield no more. He done walked out. We got to treat him like everybody else, you feel me? So because I had the location, the big brothers, they came to me with it and told me to get it done. But by me knowing Slim the way that I do, I wasn't going to just send no any old brother at him. I'd rather do it myself because I know how to use diplomacy, and I know he feel comfortable with me. Because they basically told me I got to press Slim out. He got that smack, we going to need our 10%. When they tell me, I'm like, damn. All right, I'll let him, you feel me? Now, I'm not knowing how this going to go for real. Slim a gangster, you feel me? And I'm going to complete my mission. So it's really going to have to come down to the come down. So I got my director from the big brother. So long story short, that night yard, he came out. I seen him making plays. Dudes on his heels trying to get some of that smack. He coming out in the yard making plays. So when he see me, he don't think nothing of it. I walk up, give him a fire. What's up, boy? Let me holler at you. Pull him over behind the shack real fast. And when I pull him over behind the shack, I can see he ain't trust to move for real. He looking over his shoulder like, he know me, but he still know I'm that, you feel me? So he don't know if it's a move coming or what. And I seen the look on his face, so I wanted to rim show him, boy, ain't nothing like that, you feel me? So what I did, I cut the small talk, and I just told him, like, boy, look, you know how me and you rock, you feel me? You my boy, you always gonna be my boy. But you feel me, you walked out. Brothers let you go ahead on and get it in 10 months, you feel me? But they telling me, you feel me, you got to pay that 10 now. Pay that 10%. I don't know how this man gonna react to this, but I'm waiting for a response. This man look at me and smile. Yeah, goals in his mouth and shit. He looked at me and smiled like, oh, man, that's it, Dutch. I thought they sent you over here on some bullshit, man. He was like, man, you know, that ain't nothing, man. I know how it go, bro. I wouldn't even put you in no crazy position, yo. Just holler at me when we go back in. I got you, bro. And that shit made me like, because I ain't want to have to do nothing to my boy, you feel me? So long story short, we get back in the building. He went on ahead, blessed me. I went on ahead, looked out for the brothers, gave the shit to the brothers so the brothers can get a little money, you see what I'm saying? He did that shit like it wasn't nothing. But anyway, man, my boy ended up going home like 2 years later, getting to the bag, drop top Corvette, flying up and down Pennsylvania Avenue, really dragging, having his way, doing whatever he want. But after being out there for probably like 8 months, man, we gets the word up there on that farm. My boy got deleted out there in them streets, man, out there in them Baltimore streets. And the word was, them same rogue brothers that deleted his real biological brother is the same brothers that got him. You know what I mean? Jealousy, man. Say they grabbed them all up, tortured them and all that old bullshit, man. But karma a motherfucker. Because them same 4 brothers, all gone now. Due to different situations. They didn't get deleted all together, but they all gone now. Because when you do dirt, you get dirt.